And I think we have KB2YEW waiting in the wings. Are you still there?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Again, my name is Guy, Golf Uniform Yankee, and I'm in Coastal North Carolina.
Roger that, roger that. Well, tell me, I need to find a little bit better path if I can, because I'm only copying you at about a 3 over my local noise level. So give me about 10 seconds or so and tell me about your your antenna system, Roger.
Roger. Yeah, we actually just got finished tuning it up today. Horizontal delta loop, cut for 40. It's pretty much resident across the whole band. Right now, it's about a 1.2 to a 1.3 SWR where we are now. And I'm running a Yaesu FT-990.
Roger that. That was a FT-990?
Roger that. That was a FT-990.
Yeah, I think I lost you there. Come back with. Did you say FT-990 radio?
Lost you there. Come back with. Did you say FT-990 radio? Yes, Thomas 990.
Okay, I just switched over to my vertical mag loop, and I've got a better copy on you there. What's your name, please?
The name here is Guy, Golf Uniform Yankee.
Roger, Guy. And what's your location again?
My location is Coastal North Carolina. I'm right on the border of North and South Carolina, about 22 miles from the coast.
Roger that. And gosh, what mic are you running?
I'm running a HUNCHES 781 microphone.
Okay, the audio looks pretty good. Just to double check on a couple of things, we usually recommend that you run your compressor at about a 3. Engage your compressor running at about a 3. Roger?
Roger. I have my mic gain barely cracked open, and also my processor on the radio barely cracked open. My mic goes into a board, and I do all my heavy lifting on the board. I have my processor barely cracked open on the board, and I also have a let me get rid of VHS there, and I also have a little bit of equalization going on.
Roger. I'm not hearing any distortion, but you should be running your mic level input to where you're not maybe overdriving the input. What is your radio mic gain setting at?
It's around the 8 to 9 o'clock position on the knob. Like I said, the mic gain is barely cracked open.
Yes, sir. Now, do you have an output control of your outboard stuff? Do you have an output control level of your outboard stuff?
Yes, certainly.
Okay, I would turn that down, and I would turn your radio mic gain up until you were probably at about 10:30 or 11 o'clock. Around 10:30 or 11 o'clock on your radio mic gain. And if you run it at that position, you can be guaranteed that you're not going to be overdriving your front end. And then make your output control of your output equipment correspond to what you were looking at the other way around.
Okay, I raised up my mic gain on the radio, and now I'm going to bring down my output control. Okay, my output control I brought down on the board. I brought it down, and the ACL was right where it's supposed to be. Is there any difference in my audio?
I thought I might have heard some hum. Just give me a dead key for about 3 seconds. Yeah, I did hear some hum. So what you want to do, you need a better wall wart, but in lieu of that, compromise on that radio gain. Bring it back to about halfway between where it was and where it is. You know, about halfway your radio mic gain, about halfway between where it was and where it is. Roger?
Okay, right there, it's about halfway. And my power supply is loud. It's in a cabinet, but I'm still hearing it, and I believe that's what you're hearing.
Okay, now bring your outboard control up to where your ALC is running mid-scale to 2/3.
930 position. I'll probably still be getting a little hum.
I'm sorry, I think we doubled. What you want to do is take your outboard output control and bring it up to where your ALC is running mid-scale to 2/3.
Roger, roger. Yeah, that's where we have it just about now. Okay, I could bring it up a little more. I could bring it up to about there or so. I think that's a little bit better. How's it sounding now?
I think we're coming along now. And you do have your compressor in at about a 3, Roger?
Roger, roger. My compressor on the radio, which they call a processor, I have it barely cranked open, and I also have a little compression on the board going on too. I think the board's a lot cleaner than the radio is, so that's why I use the board to control the audio rather than the radio.
Yeah. So. Well, anyway, yeah, I wouldn't suggest running both. So I would take that's a Yaesu FT-990.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, the Chinese strike again on that EQ on that compressor. So nix the 990 internal processor and just use your outboard, but tastefully.
Okay, right now I turn the processor on the radio off. I lowered down the mic gain to where it was. I brought up the output on the board, and my ALC is just about where it's supposed to be. How does it sound now?
Roger. Now, did we just walk around the corner and wind up right back where we were?
I believe so there, Jim.
Roger. Okay, what's your situation EQ-wise top end on your outboard?
Okay, I have a 10 hertz, a 2.5 hertz, and a 100 hertz adjustment. And I have them all opened up for a little bit. I guess about the 3 o'clock position, or maybe even a little less.
Okay, so you're essentially running a 3-band EQ?
That's correct.
Okay, now that's not parametric. Those are fixed hinges?
Yes, sir, it's fixed at 10, 2.5, and 100 hertz.
And when you say 10, you're saying 10K?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is your 10K position right now?
My 10K position is about the 1 o'clock position. Okay, right now it's at 1 o'clock. Right now I brought it up to the 5 o'clock position, and I just brought it back to 12 o'clock. This is 12 o'clock. This is 9 o'clock. This is negative, and 12 o'clock position is neutral, and we're back up to the 3 o'clock position.
Okay, once did you have it at 5 o'clock or 5 clicks? I forgot what that was, which it was.
Okay, this is the 5 o'clock position. So, excuse me. This is the 5 o'clock position. This is the 3 o'clock position. And this is the 4 o'clock position.
Roger, Roger. Well, you know, the full up, I guess that is, on the top end, I think sounds best. You are EQing quite a bit away from the pass band, if you say the pass band is 3K. I assume you don't have a pass band control on that radio. It's just 2.4?
That is correct.
All right. So, but I think that 10 sounds pretty good. Full up there, you know. It is EQing from a place higher than what it's actually going to pass, but it is adding some articulation to it, Roger.
Okay, this is about the 430 position, and then this is wide open. This is wide open at plus 15 dB.
Yeah, I'd pull it back to 4. I'd pull it back to 4, double check my ALC for level.
Roger, roger. Okay, we're back at the 4 o'clock position, and the ALC is right where it should be.
Excellent. Well, I think we've done as much walking around the street as we can do here.
Okay, pretty good. Thank you much. Appreciate it. And so I think we're just about where we were, and you say we sound pretty clean? And you say we sound pretty clean?
Yeah, Roger, roger, roger.
K1GZL, Jim.
Roger, roger, roger.
K1GZL, Jim.
Hi, Charlie. What's going on there? What's my signal to you now, sir?
What's going on there? What's my signal to you now, sir?
Yeah, a little bit better, a little better.
Before you move on?
Roger, roger, Guy. 3's that way, sir. And yeah, if you get a chance, check us out on YouTube there. Go to YouTube and do a call letter search, Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, and we'll be posting this up in 48 hours. So you'll be looking, when you get to our Qso-Vlog page, you'll be looking for one entitled Mic Repair Check 4/24/20, today's date. 4/24/20, Roger?
4/20, today's date. 4/24/20, Roger? Roger, roger. And I want to thank you so much. Thank you again for providing this service. And you have yourself a great day. Stay safe and stay healthy. This is KB2YEW. Will be clear. 73, just thank you.
Roger, roger, Guy. 3's that way, sir. Have a great afternoon. Beautiful weekend coming up.